Hey there, welcome back to my channel. In today's video I'm going to plan my bullet journal for the new year. A bit late, huh? Anyways, this is the Paper Blanks Aurelia Dotted Soft Cover Notebook, and since we got into the 20s this year, I thought to be very unoriginal and go for a Roaring 20s theme. It's going to be only for the 2020 planner though, as I'm counting on doing separate themes for each month, as you will see in my January spreads. So as you can see, I've edited this Art Deco frame in a sort of 2020 not 1920 stylish frame. And then I went over the main lines with the gold Posca fine marker and then thought of embossing the Welcome 20 writings. So I don't have a key page as I don't really use many symbols in my journaling. So my next page is going to be my year overview. What I've been doing since last year is putting together my year overview with the birthdays and the future log all in one, and that works really well for me. Especially for the birthdays, as I tend to forget to check the birthday spread. While now I see it every time I add something on the future log. And since it's the Roaring 20s theme, everything is going to be black and gold, which was supposed to be typical for that period, and I'll be adding Art Deco embellishments. It is a pain to work with Posca markers because I've got very little patience and I don't like to wait for it to dry before putting my fingers or ruler over it. So kind of smudges all over the place, but oh well, happens. Next thing I've been doing ever since I've started bullet journaling 3 years ago is adding movie and TV show spreads. The most important being the watched movies one. That's because I'm always hunting for a good movie, mainly fantasy and sci-fi movies, and this helps me keeping track of the ones I saw, and I also add a personal 5 stars rating system so I keep track of how much I like them. This also, so when I rewatch a movie, I can see how my opinion over it might have changed over time, and I kind of think it's interesting. Next two pages are the TV shows tracker spread and the list of movies I'm planning to watch this year. Very important. Also, wow, I've seen my hand. It was pretty black. I have this habit since I was in high school of cleaning my ruler on my hand. Because yeah, I'm lazy and I don't want to take a piece of paper or something like that. So I just put it over my hand, and this time was really black. And worst thing is I tried to wipe it off and really wasn't that easy. Another thing I'll keep doing from last year is keeping my year in Polaroids. This means that every month I'm putting the best or most meaningful picture I'm in of that particular month, one that depicts the best thing that happened, a special event, or something I wish to remember, so that at the end of the year I can see how my life has been and evolved throughout the year. So for this spread, I'm taking inspiration from a more intricate Art Deco pattern I found on the internet and adapted it on the dotted grid. And the last 2020 spread is going to be just a generic YouTube video idea list. In this video I'll be adding the January spreads too, since we're already past half of the month, so I won't be adding many pages as I have no use for more spreads right now. As month cover, I'll be using for the next few months the Disney Princess Witches from ArtCrawl on DeviantArt. They're just beautiful and I thought it would make a great addition to my bullet journal. So for the month of January, I decided to use Mulan. On the first page, I'll put my YouTube statistics spread, although the channel is quite new, so I'm not really sure how I'm going to set it up. So here I'm just adding the basic infos. And then finally, we're at the monthly spread. I'm setting up a simple 7x5 grid, which allows me to have a complete overview of the month, appointments, important dates, etc. I have been using this method since the beginning, and this one too works good for me. As a decoration, I'm taking inspiration from the month cover. It's Mulan, so I'm keeping a Chinese style by using a Chinese calligraphy brush and black Indian ink to create a typical, although not too well executed, my excuses, bamboo style painting. The days of the week too are written in Chinese just to keep it all in theme. So before doing a flip through, I use this for the setup, the V sign pen from Pilot, the V ball from Pilot, black ice ink pigment from Aladdin, this multifunctional ruler from Paper Blank, which was included with the notebook, Prit permanent roller glue, Uni Posca metallic gold, calligraphy brush in the size small, and the Indian ink. So this was it. I'll leave you to the flip through and see you next time. Bye!